Hello everyone. Today we'll continue our 12.1 question number 3. A bus travels 455 km in 65 liter petrol. How much distance can it travel in 24 liter? So what the question says in the first sentence, we have 65 liter of petrol in the bus. For which how much we can travel? We can travel 455 km. Now the question is asking, if we have just 24 liter, what is the distance that we can travel? Okay, so here what we know here is, if we have more liters of petrol, we'll be able to travel more kilometer, more distance. But if we have less petrol, less number of liter of petrol, then what happen? Even the distance will be lesser. That is what we know. That means when the number of liter increases, the kilometer also will be definitely increased. But if the liter goes down, then the kilometer also will go down. So this is a case of direct variation. I will start a solution. Let x kilometer can be traveled in 24 liter of petrol. What do we assume here? X kilometer, a distance of x kilometer can be traveled in 24 liter of petrol. Okay, first I'll draw the table here. Here, what is the table? Okay, also like this. This is the number of kilometers. That means the distance. This is distance in what? In kilometer. And below I'll write petrol. Petrol is measured in what? In liter. In liter. So in the first sentence, you look at here, 65 liter. So I'll write here 65. And what is the distance? 455. 455. In the next, what we assume here, x kilometer can be traveled in 24 liter of petrol. So if we have 24 liter of petrol, the distance that we can travel is x, as per our assumption. Okay, so I'll write here, it is a case of direct variation. Why I'm saying here direct variation? Let me repeat. If we have more petrol, more distance can be traveled. If we have less petrol, less distance can be traveled. So when number of liter increases, the number of kilometer also increases. Similarly, when number of kilometer decreases, the number of liters decreases. Okay, before I continue, let me tell here something. If A is directly proportional to B, that means if A and B are in direct variation, then what happen? A by B will be what? Constant. So listen carefully here. In this table, 455 divided by 65. Okay, I'll get a number here. Okay, so like that, what happened when x is divided by 24? Here also I'll get a value. Don't forget, this value and this value will be equal. So they are what actually? This is what? A constant, a fixed value will get. Therefore, what I can write? I can write 455 by 65 will be equal to what? X divided by 24. In this case, what happened? I divide distance by petrol. Distance by petrol. So we'll do like this. We'll do the cross multiplication. 65 into x. We'll get here 65x. And then here how much? We'll get 455 into 24. Okay. So in the next step, what happened? We are going to find the value of x. So I can do like this. 455 55 into 24, and 65 will come down. Okay, first let me cancel with 5. 5 1 is 5, 5 3 15, and what about this? 5 9 45, and 5 1 is 5. And what we know here is 13 into 7 is how much? Is 91. So I can cancel 13 and 91, 13 7 91. Now we are going to multiply 7 and 24. 7 for 28, we have here 2, 7 to 14, 16. Now the value of x is 168. So what does it mean? It means that with 24 liter of petrol, we can travel a distance of 168 kilometer. Therefore, 168 kilometer can be traveled in 24 liter of petrol. Now we have completed the answer. We have question number 4. Cost of 50 meter of cloth is rupees 1300. Then find the cost of 40 meter of cloth. What it says, you can buy 50 meter of cloth with how much? With rupees 1300. But now if you want to buy 40 meter of cloth, how much money you need? That is the thing. So what will be the cost of 40 meter of cloth? Okay, so let me draw a table here. I'll make little longer. Okay, so first let me write. You can write cost or cloth, it's okay, that's up to you. I'll write cloth first. This cloth is what? In meter. In meter. And next, what do we have? We have cost. Cost is measured in rupees, not in dollar, in rupees. Okay, the first line, the first part of the question, cost of 50 meter of cloth is rupees 1300. So when the cloth is 50 meter, the cost is how much? 1300. Okay, now what the question is asking, the cost of 40 meter of cloth. So when the cloth is 40 meter, what will be the cost? So let me just assume here as x. Okay, so I'll start the solution here. Let rupees x, I don't, this x may be 200, 300, I don't know how much. Let rupees x be the cost of 40 meter of cloth. So what we understand here is, if you buy more cloth, you have to pay more. If you buy less cloth, you have to pay less. So that means here the cloth and the cost, these are actually in direct variation. So if you buy more, you have to pay more. If you buy less, you have to pay less. So let me write here, it is a case of direct variation. So below this, I'll start like this. Let me divide here cloth by cost. That means, therefore, 50 divided by 1300. 50 divided by 1300. That means I have to divide here 40 by x. So 40 by x. So we have to calculate now. First I'll write 50 into x. So you can just write 50x. And then we have next 40 into 1300. So next what happened? I want to find the value of x. Therefore I'll write here implies, and then here x equal to here 40 into 1300. Then we have here 50. Now 0 0 we cancel. So 5 1 is 5. Then here 5 2 are 10. 5 6 30, and then 0. So what will be the value of x? We have to multiply 260 and 4. 4 0 0, 4 6 24. We carry 2 in hand. 4 2 8 10. Now we get 1040. It means that if you buy 40 meter of cloth, the cost that you have to pay is 1040. So I'll give the conclusion now. Therefore, the cost of 40 meter of the cost of 40 meter of cloth is rupees how much? 1040. 1040. We have question number 5. Cost of 25 meter of wire is rupees 325. Then find the length of wire which can be purchased in rupees 728. Okay, let me draw a table first and I'll explain after that. Okay, we have the table here. Okay, first I'll write wire and then I'll write cost. Wire is measured in terms of meter, in meter. And what about cost? In rupees. In rupees. Okay, I'll read cost of 25 meter of wire. So if the wire is 25 meter, so 25 meter, then what is the cost? 325. 325. Okay, like that. Find the length of the wire which can be purchased in rupees 728. So it says that if you have rupees 728, what is the length of the wire that you can buy, you can purchase? So I'll just take the length of the wire as X. Okay, so what happened here? We have the concept that if I buy more wires, I have to pay more cost. If you buy less wire, you have to pay less cost. So cost and the length of the wire are actually what? Indirect variation. Direct variation. Okay, solution. Let X meter. This X represents the length of the wire that we can buy with rupees 728. So X meter be the length of the wire that can be purchased. Purchase means buy. Purchased with how much? Rupees 728. So I have told you before, it is a case of what? It is a case of direct variation. Okay, so what we are going to do, as it is a direct variation, what happened? We can write like this: 25 divided by 325. I can write 25 divided by 325. Let me write therefore here, then equal to X divided by 728. So X divided by 728. Now we are going to find the value of X. So what happened? 325 into X. Then here 25 into 728. So I can write here X. Then what happened? Then here 325. Then 25 into 728. Now we'll do the cancellation here. Okay, 5 6 30, then 5 5 25. Then here how much? 5 5 25. Again 5 and 65 can be cancelled. So 5 1 is 5, 5 1 is 5. Then here how much? 5 3. Okay, now we'll see. Now 728 will be divided by 13. So let's see. 13 5, we have 65. Okay, then how much we get here? 7, then here 8. So 13 into 6, we have 78. Okay, I have done the division here. So that what happened? When 728 is divided by 13, how much you'll get? You'll get 56. So let me cancel here. 56. So the value of X is how much? 56. Therefore How are we going to write? 56 meter of wire can be purchased with rupees 728. We have question number 6. If the weight of 13 erasers is 65 gram, then how many such erasers weigh 1 kilogram? Okay, first let me draw here the table and we'll see it. The first is number of erasers. Let me write number of erasers. Okay, below what is there? The cost of the eraser. So let me just write here, sorry, the weight of the eraser. Let me write here weight. This weight is measured in, see, when we see here, this is in terms of gram, and when we see here, this is in terms of kilogram. So what happened? Let me just express in the similar unit. If you want to express in terms of kilogram, you express both in terms of kilogram, or else you express in terms of gram for both. So I want to express in terms of gram. Okay, fine. 13 erasers. So when the number of erasers is 13, the weight is how much? 65 gram. Okay. Now next what happened? How many such erasers weigh 1 kilogram? Okay. So if you write here 1 like this, then it's going to be wrong. This will be taken as 1 gram only. But here 1 kilogram means what we know here is, we know that this is 1000 gram. So instead of writing 1, you have to write here how much? 1000. So I'll write here now 1000 like this. Okay, so and what about how many erasers? I don't know. So I'll just assume as X. What I assume here is X erasers will weigh 1 kilogram. 1 kilogram means 1000 gram. I'll start a solution. Let X erasers weigh 1 kilogram. 1 kilogram means you can write that is 1000 gram. Don't forget, 1 kilogram is equivalent to what? 1000 gram. So what we know here, if we have more erasers, the weight will be more. If there are less erasers, then the weight will be less. So it is a case of what? Direct variation. I'll write here, it is a case of direct variation. Okay, so below that what we are going to write? We are going to write 13 by 65. I'll write here therefore. What I do here, 13 divided by 65. Number of erasers divided by weight. Equal to what? Number of erasers divided by weight. So X divided by 1000. Or else you can write like this also. If you write weight in the numerator, in the upper part, 65 by 13, that means it should be written as 1000 by X. That is up to you. That is your choice only. Implies here X equal to, we have now here 13 into 1000, and then here we have 65. 13 5 65, and then we have here 5 2 are 10, 5 0, then 5 0. So we get the value of X is how much? 200. So it means that the weight of 200 erasers will be 1 kilogram. 1 kilogram means 1000 gram. Okay, now we'll write here, therefore 200 erasers will weigh how much? 1 kilogram.